Sunram finds it. OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive.
Up to the feet. Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
It's the consolation and the semifinal round now action of the North Dakota State Girls Dual Tournament. Central Cass and Minot, the semifinalists here in one matchup. The other matchup here on the Class A and the Class B combined on the girls' side will be South Border Bowman County on the boys' side, with Velva and Oaks also on the boys' side. On the girls' side, Bismarck Legacy and Bismarck High will also be at 1 o'clock. We'll keep you apprised of those matchups coming up here a little bit later on. And the Class A boys semifinalists with Cheyenne Century and Bismarck Legacy. Again, just moments ago, Minot High with a 57-16 win over Lisbon, and Central Cass with a 38-33 win over Dickinson. Welcome to our pre-match show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll dive into the matchup a little bit more between the Majets and the Squirrels. Winner heads to the State Dual Championship coming up at 4 o'clock. Loser will wrestle for third on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified Carlita Dietz.
Hillsborough Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsborough High School. My favorite thing at Hillsborough High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsborough Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
As we head back and recap what happened in the quarterfinals between these two clubs, we'll start with the Minot High Magi. They were able to get a Riley Hansen pin over Veda Carbloom of Lisbon, and then you had Claire Fagley here from Minot with a winner via fall over Alexis Ranke of the Lisbon Broncos. Macy Boyce at 155, winner via decision over Ava Carbloom. And then nobody wrestled at 170 for Minot. At 190, you had Fletcher of Minot High with a winner via the fall over Nevaeh Buffett. Nobody wrestled at 250 for the Magi. At 100, Ella Brown of Minot, winner via fall over Repsum of Lisbon. And then you had another consecutive winners via fall of Monica Boyko of Minot High. Also, Kylie Schultz of the Magi at 118. Madison Racine, winner via the fall at 124. LeBoy of Minot, winner via the fall. And then Haley Carr at 130, winner via fall as well. And then Peyton Russell lost to Emerson Schwab via a decision at 4-0. So that was a recap of Minot High against Lisbon. They were able to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 falls. You did have 2 forfeits at 170 and 250. Then winner via the decision for Lisbon came at 136 again for Emerson Schwab. That's a look at what Minot and Lisbon had. We'll take a quick break. We'll recap between Central Cass and Dickinson. That is next.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Matt and Mike Martins know firsthand the value of quality machinery. At Martins Welding and Machine, they rely on generations of knowledge and expertise in creating quality products for farmers, ranchers, residents, and businesses across North Dakota and beyond. To browse their full selection of bin caps, bale feeders, rock lifts, disc attachments, and more, visit martinswelding.com. Also ask about their power lift hydraulic doors. Martins Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we recap what happened between Central Cass and Dickinson, Lois Schneider came out winner via the fall at 142 pounds. Emerson Filady came up short against Clancy Meyer of Dickinson as Meyer was able to earn the fall at 148. Shine Helen then able to get a pin over Medris of Dickinson at 155. Colby McElwain made quick work of Izzy Dutt. McElwain again on the podium at 170, winner via fall in 33 seconds. Then the Squirrels are 4 consecutive victories. Ava Golfson able to get a pin at 190. The same for Nevaeh Hipsack at 250. Lauren Osmanstead at 100 able to win her via fall. And then at 106, Anna White bumped up and was able to win via major decision. At 112, Reagan Stavara here of Dickinson, winner via fall over Emma Dutt. At 118, winner on the major decision for Mallory DeVries at 10-1. Then Ember Walters able to defeat Brianna Mayer at 124 on a decision at 3-1. Brianna Erickson, winner via fall over Emma Schneider from Central Cass at 130. Then at 136, again, winner via fall for Dickinson in Dorman over Lincoln Compon. So that's what happened between Central Cass and Dickinson. When we come back, we'll let you know what happened one more time with Minot High on the individual side and some of their placers going up against the Central Cass Squirrels as we get you ready for the American Crystal Sugar starting match of the match as well here for our weight class. Coming up a little bit later on here from the Fargo Dome.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
As we take a look here from Minot High, what they were able to do yesterday in the individual portion. Monica Boyke of Minot finished in 4th place in 12th place and 112 pounds here for Minot High. Again, that was 106 on the way for Monica. 112 for Minot High. Kylie Schultz finished in 4th place. Magi also with Madison Racine finishing 2nd at 118. At 124, nobody on the podium for Minot. Central Cass's Brianna Mayer was in 8th. At 130 on the individual side, Haley Carr of Minot High able to finish in 6th place. And from there for the Magi, nobody at 136, and the same for the Central Cass Squirrels outside of Grace Lamar finishing in 5th. And then at 142 for Minot, nobody in the top half. Central Cass Lois Schneider finished at 142. At 148, you had Fagley here finishing in 5th place for Minot High. At 155, Macy Boyce finishing in 1st place. Then from there at 170, nobody finished in the top 8 for both Central Cass or the Majets. At 190, you did have nobody again placing on either side. And then at 250, Minot in Fletcher. Jadence Fletcher able to finish in 2nd place. And then at 100 again, Minot High had Ella Brown finishing in 5th place, where Anna White came in again first. The team girls scores, Minot number 1 at 158. Bismarck Legacy number 2 at 140, and Bismarck High 3rd at 138, all in the semifinals here as well. Central Cass finishing tied for 6 at 76 points with Cameron Bobels. Burke Central. Again, that does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go online to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Captains meeting in the center of the mat, which means we'll take a quick break and get you ready for our first match of the semifinals between the Squirrels and Minot here on your live event.
At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities. As we come back here, as we get to our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups here, at least for the opening weight class, go to crystalsugar.com. Again, that is crystalsugar.com. As we'll start at 148 pounds. Emerson Filady here of Central Cass going up against Fagley of Minot High. Fagley again, the 19-4 junior. Filady, the 11-15 junior. This will start again at 148. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. Trying to get the 3 points for the takedown here is the junior for Emerson Filady, and Central Cass takes an early 3-0 lead on our Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard on the individual side. Then coming back across here is Fagley, as Fagley's going to get the 2-point reversal, gets into a pinning combination, trying to work the headlock here on Filady. 40 seconds into the first period, and now you'll have Fagley into a pinning opportunity here, is trying to get back to her stomach. Here is Fagley of Filady here against Claire. Fagley continuing to work up top. It's 3-2 as a score right now, but near fall points upcoming, and we'll give them 4 near fall points here for Claire. So after the Filady 3-point takedown, you get the 2-point reversal here for Fagley, then 4 points on the near fall to make it now 6-3. 50 seconds remaining here in this first period. 2 boys semifinals in A going on with 2 boys semifinals in B. Then all 4 semis to consolation semis in girls going on right now here inside the Fargo Dome. As you'll see, Claire Fagley continuing to work here for Minot High, up by 3, gets into the spin here of Filady, trying to get some more near fall points coming in into a pinning combination, as Filady trying to stay alive with the final 20 seconds here into the period, as Fagley's going to earn a winner via the fall here at 148 pounds and 6 points coming up here for Minot High, as the Majets get on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard. as you'll see it here at 148 pounds, and takes it 6-0 here in favor of the top. As Central Cass take the coin toss and able to see who's going to go out there so they can choose second. So Travis Lamar just kind of waiting to see who's going to come out here from the Minot High perspective, as we will go to 155 pounds. So starting this one at 148 as we go to 155. Cheyenne Helen here of Central Cass going up against Boise here of Minot. Macy, the sophomore, at 28-9 on the season, going up against Cheyenne Helen. Now improves to 16-1. Boise trying to get the single leg shot here on Helen, able to get the throw down, but that will get potential dangerous as Helen hits the deck hard, and will get a 1 point here for Helen after the potential dangerous move by Boise. As Cheyenne will take a knee here. So going for the single leg was Macy. Then Macy came on and threw Helen back down to the mat. So they will get 1 point coming here for Cheyenne Helen. As again, this is at 155 pounds. Macy was the first place winner at 155 pounds yesterday for Minot High, taking the top of the podium. As right now Cheyenne Helen trying to see how she is doing, and sometimes you get to this point of the respective tournament, as we do have a timeout on the mat. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Anytime we get to this part of the dual tournament, especially now, they changed up over the course of the years, where it used to be the team duels were on Thursday. You get some of the first round of individuals, and you made your way through into Friday, and then Saturday was the place matches and the championship of the individuals. But now with the duels being on the last day, sometimes you just got to get through the individual portion to make sure that you're healthy. Sometimes you get banged up throughout the course of the weekend, that by the time you get to Saturday, you might be a really good dual team, but you might have to find yourself getting some other wrestlers having a chance and getting the opportunity. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North, as we will continue wrestling, as taking a little bit of a breather just to make sure she's all right. Cheyenne Helen now gets back into a neutral position here with Macy. So Boise here going back for another single leg here on Helen. This time able to bring her down to the mat. Does get a 3-point takedown into now a pinning combination, as Helen able to sprawl outside of the mat here, as she's able to do so to make it a 3-1 advantage here for Minot High. As you'll get a 5-1 advantage on the way now here. So you'll get 3 points for the takedown, and 2 then being called for the near fall. And starting in the top position, here will be Boise against Helen on the restart. 1:05 left here in the period. Trying to get into a cradle here is Macy. Boise against Helen. As Boise right now working, continues to come across with that cradle. As Cheyenne Helen trying her best to escape it, able to do so, puts Boise on the mat in her own right, gets a 2-point reversal here, now works up top. So now Cheyenne Helen working up top here for Central Cass, trailing at 5-3. Boise gets back to her base, gets the 1-point escape. Now they go back into a neutral. It's 6-3 in favor of Boise. A lot of scoring in the opening 90 seconds of this first period. So Boise able to work on the far side of the mat here against Helen. 20 seconds left here in this first. Still 6-3 again with Boise against Helen. We're getting into some collar ties right now with 10 seconds left in the first period. As unless someone makes an attempt for a move, we will go 6-3 going in the second. That's exactly what we will do. So Boise here from Minot with a 3-point advantage after the opening 2 minutes here on our Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seat Sales scoreboard. As we'll see this now here for Cheyenne Helen. And with her, again with Boise starting the second period in the neutral position. As Boise and Helen with some collar ties as they work around the side of the mat. Back on mat number 3 here for Central Cass. Minot was on mat number 6 in their quarterfinal round victory over the Lisbon Broncos. 30 seconds into the second period, still 6-3 for Boise. As these two, once they got going, there were some fireworks in that first period. As Cheyenne Helen now trying to see if she can maybe get a single leg or come across. Boise and her just kind of throwing each other off one another. Here comes a big run by Helen. Now Boise working in front of the check-in table as they continue to be both on their feet as they will work now in the center of the mat on that Fargo Metro logo. Here back to where they restarted here the period. So far it's been a 3-point takedown and the 2 points for near fall that has given Boise the advantage with that 1-point escape. Helen does have a 2-point reversal with the 1-point escape here in her own right as they work to the edge of the mat. 31 seconds left in the second period. 6-3 the score here for Macy Boise. 6-0 for Minot High via the fall earlier here in the period. We're in the match for Claire Fagley. As he'll handle this one with 10 seconds remaining here in the second period. And much similar to how we ended the first, we might end the second here with both just in some collar ties and neither able to take that shot on a single leg or a double to try to open up themselves. If you miss that attempt, you could very find yourself into a pinning combination for your opposition. But trailing it by 3 is Cheyenne Helen here. We'll see how aggressive she will be with the final 2 minutes of this third period. If it finishes at 6-3, Boise would get 3 more team points here from Minot as they start in a neutral position to begin the third period. As they will continue to work up top, as they're able to do so here with Cheyenne Helen into the center of the mat. Helen takes Boise off right now. Trying to go for that single leg, and Boise just didn't let Cheyenne get that grasp of that left knee. As they're back into some collar ties yet again, 30 seconds here into the third period. Neither wrestler has been called stalled for warning yet either. As Cheyenne will try to have to come up with some type of combination. If you do get 3 points for a takedown here, you'll be tied, then trying to get some near fall. While on the opposite side, Boise just trying to stay away a little bit here from Helen. But if she could get a pinning combination, she can make this from a decision to a major win. 60 seconds remaining here in the third, still locked up in collar ties as Boise right now trying to come through. Going for a double leg there was Helen, blocked by Boise. Boise now trying to sprawl Helen across, able to get a 3-point takedown now into some near fall points. Near fall points will be coming. Does get a 3-point takedown though as Macy Boise has a 9-3 lead. Now trying to go from a decision to a major win if she can get Helen over into some near fall points. 30 seconds remaining here in this third period. Boise leads it 9-3 here at 155 pounds. As you'll see this with the 1-point escape on the way for Cheyenne Helen, back to a neutral. 14 seconds remaining here in the third period. This is still up. 5 seconds left in the third. Gonna get a stalling warning here for Boise. And we're gonna finish this one off at 9-4, and you will have a decisive, or a decision win that is, for Macy Boise over Cheyenne Helen, 9-4. The team dual score will go 9-0 on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard here in favor of Minot High. So Cheyenne Helen able to come out, not get pinned, not give up a major. Sometimes these little different decisions on a weigh-in class can determine the outcome of a result if you're not giving up those extra points, as we will make our way now here in this one to 170 pounds. Now it looks like this is going to be open for Minot High, so Central Cass will take the 6 points here. as Isabel Dutt will take the 6 points here for Central Cass on the open weight class. As Ava Gullison will come out now as we'll make our way to 190 pounds. As Ava Gullison will come out here, and this will not be an open weight class this time for Minot High. As these wrestlers are having a chance to come into the center. Broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. All 8 mats in action. All mats will be in action coming up at 2:30 for the place matches, and then we'll get to the championship matches at 4 o'clock. So if you're in the area and want to check out some wrestling at the Fargo Dome, still got time to do so here a little bit later on, as they are getting their opportunity to come in and take a look at who's going to check in respectively here. As they have Nevaeh Buffett here at track wrestling, but this one's going to have to come back across as it's not Nevaeh Buffett, for Lisbon that's currently wrestling at 190 against Kendra Erickson here, as it's a 18-0 lead for Dickinson over Lisbon, and we do have a little bit of a break here, so we're going to take a quick timeout with them as they take a look at the track wrestling and the scoring here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
As it looks like we're ready to go here at 190 pounds now, as Ava Gullison for the Central Cass Squirrels and Fletcher here for Minot High. Fletcher, the sophomore, at 29-9 on this season, goes right off the rip here against Gullison, gets her into a headlock. It's already at 3 points for a takedown, now into near fall potential pinning combination. 20 seconds into this first period as Jennings Fletcher here at 190 pounds going right to work against Ava Gullison here for the Central Cass Squirrels. And you'll get 4 near fall points upcoming, so it's now 9-0. As you'll see, Minot's again in Fletcher working, trying to get into some more near fall points here against Ava Gullison. 50 seconds into this first period. Gullison sprawled out across right in front of that scores table as Fletcher trying to roll Gullison over and trying to get to those pinning points. Already getting some more near fall points upcoming here, as it looks like 3, possibly 4. That's Fletcher continuing to work on Gullison as she's trying to get her come across in that crossface right now. 50 seconds left here in the first period, and the winner via fall will be Jennings Fletcher here against Ava Gullison for the Central Cass Squirrels, as Fletcher went right to work right off the whistle, and it will be 6 more points upcoming here towards Minot High, as Minot High takes a 15-6 lead on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard as we head to 250 here in heavyweight. Nevaeh Hipsack will come on here for the Central Cass Squirrels. And I believe this will be an open weight class, so make it 15-12. So Hipsack will take the 6 points here for Central Cass Squirrels. 5 weight classes in, as now we're getting to the midway points here of this particular duel between Minot High and alongside with Central Cass, as Minot will have to make their determination of who's going to where. Again, Anna White went up and wrestled at 106 against Dickinson, and it looks like Anna White will be wrestling potentially 1 weight class up, as they're going to make sure they got everything situated here. As we get to our match recap summary between Central Cass and Minot. It started off with the Claire Fagley winner via the fall against Emerson Filady at 148 at 155. Macy Boyce of Minot over Cheyenne Helen via the decision 9-4. At 170, Isabel Dutt took 6 points away via the forfeit. At 150 here, Fletcher winner via the fall over Ava Golfson at 114. Then Nevaeh Hipsack able to take 6 points via the forfeit at 250 as we head now to 100 pounds. And Anna White will come on here for the Central Cass Squirrels at 100. We were waiting to see if who's going to officially be on the mat for both teams as we head to 100 pounds now. Anna White again for Central Cass. We're going against Ella Brown here, the freshman from Minot High, here for the Minot High Magi. As Brown, the 5th place winner on the podium. Anna White, 1st place here at 100 pounds. So a couple of state representatives as they are into a collar tie position right now in the center of the ring. 15-12 in favor of Minot currently. This is our 6th weight class as we will be over the halfway point in our next one. Going for a single leg block there by Anna White. Then White goes for a single leg, gets a 3-point takedown here on Brown. Now White continuing to work, trying to see if she can get into that cradle position, working on a little bit here. Trying to toss Brown over here from Minot. As Brown right now is sprawled out. White trying to see if she can get her on her back. As Brown doing her best job as possible to not allow that to happen. White just slowly but surely working her off the side of the mat now into some near fall points coming here. Anna White as Brown continues to fight, but White winner via the fall here midway through this first period with 53 seconds left in the period. Anna White gives Central Cass their first lead here on the duel. That's now 18-15 on our Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. So Anna White, the sophomore, winner via the fall over Ella Brown, the freshman here of Minot High, as we head to 106 pounds. This is where we started yesterday in the individual portion of the tournament. Boyke of Minot, the 4th place finisher. Central Cass and no one finish on the podium here from the Squirrels' perspective as we head to 106 pounds. Lauren Amundstead here of Central Cass, the 7th grader, will be going up against Monica here as Monica gets the 3-point takedown. The junior from Minot High will work up top. As she does, Osmondstead works to the side of the mat right now as Osmondstead able to spring back out to her belly. Currently trailing at 3-0, 30 seconds in this first period as sprawling back out here is Osmondstead here for Central Cass, trying to get back to her tripod. Monica able to throw her back down. Monica now trying to come across, but we get a potentially dangerous call here with 1:18 left in the first period. So Amundstead will start in the down position as Monica will be in the top position here on the restart. As we see Minot High with Boyce working up top here on Amundstead. Amundstead again on that bottom position. It's 3-0. Monica with a 3-point takedown. Now working on that single arm, able to get that one across. Now trying to spin her over as we'll get another potentially dangerous here as this one comes across. So 2 potentially dangerous as the officials will talk it back over and we'll get the reset. 60 seconds here into the first period. 7th of 13 weight classes here. 18-15 Squirrels over the Majettes. Central Cass winners over Dickinson. Minot able to defeat Lisbon to get to this semifinal round matchup. Osmondstead coming after a win at 100 pounds for Central Cass. While on the opposite side here for Minot Highs, Monica Boyce able to win her via fall over Edison Bauman of Lisbon with 3:25 in the first period, while Central Cass again against Dickinson. This was at 100 pounds, able to see Lauren Amundstead win her via fall over Erin Martin of Dickinson at 156 left in the first, at 156 in the first period. Still 3-0 right now with Monica here from Minot High. 7 seconds left in the first period, and we might go to a 3-0 advantage to the second, as that's exactly what we're going to do as Lauren Osmondstead loses her headgear. And Central Cass will get their choice. And Travis Marr says, let's go into a neutral spot. So that's exactly where Central Cass will start up here in this second period, into a neutral position. Going in for a single leg there is Osmanstead, as Monica was able to block it, then get to a takedown as well. 3 points for the takedown. Now she's working up top here, is getting back to her tripod base as Osmanstead, but then Monica able to roll her back over, trying to get into some near fall points, not granted. But it is a 6-0 lead here for Monica. Now she'll work up top here for Minot High as she works the arm right now. And she's able to do so, trying to get that arm slide across the back, and we'll get another potentially dangerous for the third time here in this particular matchup. And now you'll see the Minot High Magi coaches coming over and asking the reason for the potentially dangerous move. And we'll see the second official giving the explanation of the reason why right now to the Minot High coaches. As we'll restart here with Monica in the top position. And she's able to do so here against Lauren Osmanstead. Osmanstead again wrestling up the 7th grader in a really good weight class with her and Anna White there at that 100 pounds, but find different ways to get on the mat here as Lauren Osmanstead again on the bottom, as Monica working up top as Osmanstead trying to get back to her tripod position. 55 seconds left here in the second period as Monica trying to roll her over, trying to get to some near fall points, but nothing granted as Osmanstead does a nice job getting back to her stomach. 45 seconds left here in the second period. Osmanstead has been more the defensive wrestler here, with Monica being more the offensive and aggressive wrestler, but every time she gets into this position, Osmanstead just done a good job working her base, not allowing Monica to roll her over, and if she does, Lauren is able to get back to her stomach quickly and not give up any near fall points. But into a similar spot where she's trying to get that cradle working across, or Boyce is able to get that arm bar coming across. That's where we've had potentially dangerous called in the past. Now this time, Monica is able to roll Osmanstead over, back on her back, trying to get to a pinning combination, a winner via fall with 10 seconds left in the second period. This is the junior, Monica, here from Minot High, and that changes up our team duel score now to 21-18 in favor of the Magi, as we'll work from a 106 and go to a 112 pounds now on the matchup. So for Minot High, they will come out here in this 112-pound weight class, and the same for the Central Cass Squirrels. Either roll right into our third place match for Central Cass at 2:30, or have a little break and the Squirrels make the championship. That'll be at 4 o'clock later today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Emma Dutt here for Central Cass at 112, going up against Kylie Schultz here of Minot, the junior. And Schultz trying to get a 3-point takedown right off the bat, able to do so here. Schultz, the 4th place finisher in the individual tournament here for Minot High. As Schultz again working with 3 points here against Dutt, the 8th grader. As Emma Dutt wearing that face mask here, trying to get out of the grasp of Kylie Schultz and see if she can get the escape, but Schultz throws her back down to the mat. Here on the bottom, as Kylie Schultz continues to work on the back right now of Emma Dutt, trying to turn Dutt over. As Dutt trying to get back to her base. Schultz trying to work that chicken wing a little bit here and try to roll Dutt across. Able to do so here. Here are some near fall points coming down to a pinning position, as you'll see Kylie Schultz here for Minot, but then getting back here is Emma Dutt. Near fall points will be awarded. They're going to award a couple of near fall points here, make it 2 here for Kylie Schultz, as it's now 5-0. Schultz was awfully quick to get into that pinning combination, but Dutt did a great job, able to sprawl out of it, but not out of the grip here of Kylie, as Dutt continues to try to get back to her tripod base. As now back into a pinning combination here is Schultz yet again. Near fall points will be awarded, as right now Kylie Schultz has done into a pinning combination, and winner via fall with 23 seconds left in the period. Kylie Schultz, the junior, pins the 8th grader Emma Dutt, and the Minot High Magi take a 27-18 lead here, as we'll go from 112 pounds now to 118. Still 5 more weight classes yet to be had 27-18 right now. As we'll see it here on who's coming out for both Minot High and Central Cass. And now Minot able to get a little bit of breathing room with 5 more weight classes as they lead it by 9 on the team dual score. Our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, it is a 27-18 advantage. As Aubrey Quinn, the senior for Central Cass, at 15-4 this season, going up against Madison Racine, the 8th grader, at 39-5 here at 118 pounds. Madison Racine finishing 2nd place at 118. Central Cass's Mallory DeVries finished 5th place, but will not be wrestling here. We'll see if Mallory's in the 124-pound weight class coming up here potentially, as Travis might bump up some wrestlers going forward here throughout the rest of this particular matchup. So Quinn here, trailing it by 3 against Madison Racine, who gets an early 3-point takedown with 35 seconds here in this first period, as Aubrey Quinn will start in the bottom, as Madison Racine here with the ankle pick. I'll continue to work up top, as they're able to do so. Here is Madison Racine trying to see if she can get Aubrey Quinn to come across, as we've seen these Minot Majet wrestlers able to do so and get some bonus points from a decision or a major win into getting that pin. I've yet to see a tech fall here in this particular matchup between Minot and Central Cass. As right now Aubrey Quinn working on the back. Madison Racine trying to turn her over here in the center of that mat. 3 points for the takedown. That has been the only score so far in the opening 1 minute and 20 seconds here in the period. As Racine handles this with a little arm bar across, as Aubrey Quinn is able to escape the grasp of that particular match. As it's still on the back right now, as Racine here with Aubrey Quinn with 10 seconds left in the first period, spinning her around. As Aubrey Quinn takes a look at the clock, Racine trying to get this one to come across here into some near fall points. Near fall points will be awarded. We'll see how many. As we'll get 3 near fall points upcoming here for Madison Racine to finish off the first period. It's 6-0 here for Racine against Aubrey Quinn. And Aubrey Quinn will start in the neutral position here against Racine to begin period number 2. Going in for a single leg here is Racine. Racine trying to do the same again, able to do so here and take Aubrey Quinn off the edge of the mat. No points though awarded for the takedown, so we will be back into a neutral position. Some collar ties between Racine and Quinn again in the center circle. Going for the single leg here is Racine, able to convert the 3-point takedown now and take a 9-0 lead. As Racine sees Quinn back out to her stomach, able to sprawl across the mat right now. 1:20 left here in this second period, as Racine trying to bring Aubrey Quinn over into a pinning combination. Near fall points being awarded, but now into a pin here for Madison Racine. So Racine winner via fall, and the Minot High Magi now take a 33-18 lead here in this state dual semifinal. As we'll head from there to 124 pounds. With 4 weight classes yet to go, the Central Cass Squirrels are to the point where they can ill afford to give up any more points. Here for Central Cass, trailing it by 15, as Mallory DeVries will come out here for the Central Cass Squirrels at 124 pounds. As she will go up against LeBoy here from Minot High, the 8th grader. So if you're Mallory, if you can get a pin, make it 33-24. You'll be down by 9 for the Squirrels with 3 weight classes left. That's the hope from the Central Cass perspective. Well, if you're Minot, you're just hoping LeBoy, she can find a way against probably the stronger wrestler here, even though DeVries is wrestling at 124, does get a 3-point takedown to start. Here's the old chess match in wrestling, particularly at a duel, is working on that chicken wing, but we'll get a potentially dangerous call here. So 33-18 is the team duel score. Central Cass bare minimum, even if you don't get a pin here for Mallory DeVries, just needs something to go their way positively on the team duel side of things. As this will be working on the bottom here is LeBoy, the 8th grader, against Mallory DeVries. DeVries working up top. LeBoy trying to avoid a pinning combination as DeVries here will be on the top edge of the mat. Able to spin LeBoy over now into a pinning combination. Able to get some near fall points for a second, but then LeBoy able to get back to her stomach. So no near fall points. There was 1 count, but not 2. As LeBoy did a good job, able to spin around. DeVries continues to work up top with a 3-0 lead. 55 seconds left here in the first period, but this time Mallory able to bring LeBoy across onto that back. DeVries holding it here. As Mallory trying to finish it off with a pin. 39 seconds left in the first period. As this one comes across. Is trying to stay up on that bridge there is LeBoy. 26 seconds. Official nearly ready to call the pin, but Mallory just got to finish off the last move. There's still enough shoulder blade separation. 15 seconds, and there it is. Winner via fall, Mallory DeVries here for the Central Cass Squirrels at 124 pounds against LeBoy from Minot. So 33-24 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. As the Central Cass Squirrels able to keep this one alive here from the Squirrels' perspective when you just take a look again at what is left at 130, 136, and 142. Central Cass and Minot will come on here at 130 pounds. So 3 weight classes left here in this team duel to see who will find themselves in the championship a little bit later on this afternoon on the girls' portion of the tournament. 33-24 in favor of Minot High. As Lincoln Capon here, the 8th grader, will go up against Hallie Carr here, the senior from Minot. Carr able to be on the podium, finishing 6th here on the individual portion of the girls' individual tournament. Currently scoreless, as these two have some collar ties wrapped in on a single arm now. As Capana, she releases Carr, they will be back into a neutral position 30 seconds in. As Capon staying low here against Carr, the senior. There goes a single leg shot on the way for Capon. Capon trying to see if she can finish it off with a takedown of Carr, trying to work across. This one is still no point given for either, as they were into a single leg. Partially broke there by Carr as they got tied up, and now they go back into a neutral position here with 55 seconds left in the period. Working on the edge of the mat right now, looking for a throw is Capon. Well, Capon or Carr hit their particular throws. 45 seconds as there's a throw to the near side of the mat. 3 points for a takedown for Capon as she keeps that left foot in right in front of the Central Cass bench. And now working on some near fall points. Here's Capon's got Carr down to the mats. As Lincoln Capon still has that left foot on the side, so you get 3 points with a takedown, 2 points with a near fall. Now they will work off to the edge of the mat, so good move there for Lincoln Capon to make it now 5-0 here for Central Cass. As Capon will be in the top position here against Carr, who will be on the bottom for Minot High. Carr looking for the quick escape, trying to get the point. Capon will try to go into this second period, riding up top here on Carr. 10 seconds remaining here in this first. As getting back to our tripod base here is Carr, and then we get called for a potential dangerous as Carr runs into the official here after that. 5 seconds remaining here in the first period. As Capon will be starting this restart here in the top position. As they will whistle it in. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's how we'll end this first period. 5-0 with that 3-point takedown, 2 on the near fall for Lincoln Capon. As they will start in the neutral position here in this second period. As Hallie Carr, with 2 weight classes left, if she can just find a way to win her via fall or even a tech here, will pretty much put Central Cass from having a chance. But if Lincoln Capon can at least do what she's doing right now, which is take even a decision win, she'll give the Squirrels more than an opportunity in those final 2 weight classes. Going on a single leg right now is Carr. Carr trying to bring down Capon, does so, gets the 3 points for the takedown here. Now it's 5-3, 30 seconds into this second period. Now Carr will be working on that arm bar here against Capon with a 5-3 deficit. As we'll get called then for potentially dangerous after that. So 1:21 left here in the second period. As Capon will be on the bottom position, Carr on the top position here for Minot High. After they were in neutral for a majority, both went for a throw. Able to see Capon hit it. Now Carr with a 3-point takedown to begin the second period. As Capon on the bottom of the mat, working with that single leg, or working with that arm bar, trying to get that chicken wing in and try to turn her over into some near fall points as Capon is trying to avoid so, but here comes Carr slowly bringing Capon back to the mat right now, working on those near fall points, now doing a pinning combination as Carr with a pin would put Minot High into the championship and able to do so. Carr able to come back, gets the pin here for Minot High, and in doing so, stretches this one just too far out of reach now for Central Cass as 39-24. Even with 2 pins here for the Squirrels, it would give Minot High still a 39-36 advantage as Central Cass will handle it here with Grace Lamar into the check-in. As Lamar will check in now here for the Central Cass Squirrels at 136 pounds. So 2 more weight classes here in this particular duel. So Central Cass will be wrestling for third. Minot High will be going for the championship. Peyton Russell, the junior, at 31-17 on the season, will be coming out here against Grace Lamar, the junior. And again, this is at 136 pounds, where Lamar was able to finish in the top 5 and finish 5th yesterday on the individual portion of the tournament. As you'll see this here with Russell. Russell going for a double leg, now to a single on Lamar. Lamar able to block the double as they go out of bounds on the far side. And they will have a reset here. As Russell trying to get some underhooks on Lamar right now. Lamar able to take it away for a second. As now they'll go back to some hand fighting and go back to a neutral position here in the center of the mat. As you'll see this for a second here for Russell. Back to some hand ties between Lamar and Russell here. As we'll see it up the near side. As Russell lets Grace Lamar dance a little bit here in the center circle. Still tied up at the ankle between these, or still tied up at the wrist here between these two. Just a lot of hand fighting in the last 30 seconds. Still scoreless here at 136 pounds. Going in for a single leg again is Russell. Lamar able to work up top, trying to come across and get the 3 points for the takedown here. As we will get 3 points for the takedown here for Grace Lamar. So Lamar gets 3 points late now, trying to roll Russell over and try to get to some back points, but we'll end the first period with a 3-0 lead here for Lamar against Russell. Starting in the top position here will be Russell, as Lamar will be on the bottom position here. As Grace gets into the center of the mat. As we'll see, going in for a single leg here is Russell on Lamar. Lamar trying to escape this one, as this one is still on the right leg here for Russell, starting in that top position against Lamar. As we have 1:45 left here in this second period. As working up top again is Russell. As Lamar trying to get back to her base right now. Lamar gets the tripod, able to get the 1 point escape, and then this one will come through across the 2 points for the escape, on the reversal. So 2 points on the reversal here for Grace Lamar to take a 5-0 advantage. Grace Lamar did a good job, not just able to get back up to her tripod to get the escape, but able to finish it off with a 2 point reversal. And she takes a 5-0 lead on Russell right now, and just riding up top a little bit here. With 50 seconds left in this second period. As working to the edge of the mat right now is Russell. As Russell able to sprawl out up top. As you're able to see, still having that left foot on the edge of the mat here for both Russell and Lamar. As they're working to the side, and this one will come across. And we do work off the side of the mat with 26 seconds left in this second period. As working on the very bottom right now, here is Minot High with Russell. Grace Lamar working up top. As we'll get a caution warning here on Lamar for Central Cass. As we will get back to a reset here. As Russell working on the bottom, Lamar on the top. 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Lamar again with a 3 point takedown in the first, a 2 point reversal here in the second. That's been the difference between these two wrestlers. As we'll make our way to the third period, it'll be a 5-0 lead here for Grace Lamar. So one more weight class to come between these two as well at 142 pounds. As this will be on the bottom here for Peyton Russell for Minot. As Grace Lamar here for Central Cass. We'll start in the top position here to begin this third period. As Lamar will be working up top, as they're able to do so right now. As going back up top is Russell, thrown back down is Lamar. As Russell was trying to get past the tripod, she was able to stand up but never out of the grasp of Lamar. As Lamar throws her back down to the mat, now we'll get a stalling warning here on Russell. So next one will put a point here for Grace. As Lamar continuing to work, as Russell right now trying to get out of the grasp of Grace Lamar with 45 seconds here in this period, and there it is. So Russell does get the 1 point escape, and now we're back to neutral with 1:05 left here in the third period. It's a 5-1 advantage here for Grace Lamar. Collar ties between Russell and Lamar currently. As you'll see, Lamar right now and Russell go back to neutral. 45 seconds remaining here in the third period. As Lamar right now, some more wrist ties. As Lamar's trying to get those unders right now on Russell, that double under. Russell went in for A single leg attempt blocked there by Lamar. 15 seconds left here in the third period as Lamar works up top, tries to get around Russell. 6 seconds remaining, 3 points on the takedown here for Grace. And with those 3 points, they will finish this one off at 8-1. So 3 points on the way here for the Central Cass Squirrels after that takedown. Makes it now a 39-27 contest as we got one weight class remaining. So 37, make that 39-27 as the Central Cass Squirrels cutting that deficit now, 39-27 with 3 points there by Grace Lamar, the decision win. As we will head now from 836 pounds and head to 142 pounds. Lois Schneider, winner via the fall over Jamie Cunningham of Dickinson back in the quarterfinals, where Minot at 142 pounds. Riley Hansen, a Minot winner via the fall over Veda Carbloom of Lisbon at 238. As we'll head to 142 pounds between both Schneider and Hansen here. At 142, Lois Schneider was able to finish 7th and on the podium. Schneider, the senior, going up against the junior here of Hansen. As this would be in the center. 20 seconds in, scoreless between these two. It's getting tied up right now. Lois Schneider here with Riley Hansen. Into some collar ties between these two. 40 seconds into this first period, still scoreless. As working up top for a 3-point takedown is going to be Riley Hansen here with Schneider on the far edge of the mat. Between mats 3 and 5 currently. Schneider still with that left foot, and the same for Hansen in the mat as they work off. So we'll go back to a reset here with Hansen up by 3. As working up top here will be Hansen on that single arm here against Schneider. There's still 3 of these girls' dual tournaments are still, 3 of these matches are still going on right now with the consolation semis. With one semifinal as well. As Hansen continues to work up top here on Schneider. It was between Bismarck Legacy and Bismarck High. Bismarck High over Legacy 36-11. As they still have 4 weight classes in action right now, but it looks like Bismarck High is going to be making their way to the championship. And winner via fall is Hansen, able to turn Lois Schneider over, and this one will finish 45-27. So Central Cass will be wrestling for 3rd. As it currently looks at this particular juncture, they will be going up against Legacy. While Bismarck High looks like they'll be going up against Minot in the championship. We'll continue after this for our post-match show. Again, your final 45-27, Minot High with the win.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
As we come back here again, your final on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, 45-27, Minot High over the Central Cass Squirrels as we get a recap here, and we'll get to our wrestler of the match as well. One more time, here's how it went down between Minot High and Central Cass in the semifinals. At 148, Claire Fagley with a fall over Emerson Filady. Then at 155, Macy Boise with a decision win over Cheyenne Helen 9-4. Isabel Dutt, winner via forfeit at 170 for Central Cass. Jadens Fletcher of Minot, winner via fall over Ava Gollefson at 190 at 114 left in the first period. Nevaeh Hipsack, winner via forfeit, then at 250 for Central Cass. Anna White, winner via fall over Ella Brown of Minot at 100. That gave, at the time, Central Cass a 18-15 advantage. At 106, Monica Boyke of Minot over Lauren Amundstead, winner via fall with 352. Then Kylie Schultz, winner via fall over Emma Dutt at 112. The same for Madison Racine over Aubrey Quinn at 118. Mallory Vries able to get a fall at 124 for Central Cass with 147. Then at 130, you had Haley Carr over Lincoln Compon, winner via fall at 303. Grace Lamar with a decision win, 8-1 at 136. And Riley Hansen, winner via fall over Lois Schneider at 156. With 156 left in the period. As we get to now our Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Match, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life Takes Energy. That again is Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Macy Boyce earned a hard-fought victory over Cheyenne Helen at 155 for Minot High, and in doing so, gave Minot the 3 points, able to give them the lead, and eventually just a good start. She's going to be our Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Match as we go to our Agassi Precision Egg move of the contest, and that one is going to eventually go to Minot High, as able to win right off the shoot here was Janice Fletcher, able to come right off the bat, get 3 points for a near fall, able to work that pinning combination, eventually do so at 190 against Ava Gollefson, and put some more momentum on the Minot High Magenta side. She's going to be our Agassi Precision Egg move of the match. Go to Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Visit planterdoc.com. And our connection of the match kind of going in the lightweights here of Anna White, then Lauren Amundstead here. Anna White wrestled at 106 in the quarters, able to wrestle back at 100. She does earn the fall, but then right off the bat here, Monica Boyke for Minot High able to get those 6 points back on Minot High's favor against Lauren Amundstead with the fall at 3:52 just before the end of the second period. So that is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Go to Halstead Telephone, how to connect at halsteadtel.com. Discover a local liability that you can trust. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll put a bow on the semifinals here and let you know what's coming up for the place matches. It's all still ahead on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union insurance agent, Jennifer Worley, in Cavalier.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
In the consolation semifinals here, Dickinson over Lisbon 54-18. So the Midgets will be wrestling for fifth, and they will be squaring off with Grand Forks after Grand Forks defeats South Border 42-27. So South Border Lisbon for seventh place, and then you'll have Grand Forks and Dickinson for fifth place. Bismarck High, Bismarck Legacy still going on right now. However, as there's just 3 weight classes left, it is a 36-16 advantage, and even if you give 6, 12, 18 points upcoming, Bismarck High would still be winners by 2 over Bismarck Legacy. So Bismarck High again will wrestle for the championship against Minot. Legacy will be going up against Central Cass for third. So that's a look at your State A girls bracket. Make sure you join us here at 2:30. 2:30 will be the scheduled place matches, and we will have both Lisbon and Central Cass for girls for 5th and 7th place, and then we will get to the Class B boys as well, as Brady Siebels will have the call for you of that, with Carrington wrestling for 7th against Pembina County North. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon.